What is up, guys? In this video we're going to be having a look at how much will 1000 Polkadot be worth in 2025. The current price of Polkadot is currently worth $5.04. The current market cap is sitting at $6.4 billion. 1000 Polkadot today is actually worth $5,400 approximately. If you guys like these videos, don't forget to smash that subscribe button, leave a like, turn those notification bells on so you guys never miss a video. And before anything guys, none of this is financial advice, so always do your own research and due diligence, please. So 1000 Polkadot, can this make you a millionaire? Can you be rich from 1000 Polkadot essentially? So the current market cap of Polkadot, let's say at the all-time high, was approximately $50 billion, but we're going to be having a look right here at a little bit below the all-time high, which is $47.3 billion market cap. Now the interesting thing is that the all-time high was actually $52 and the market cap was approximately $50 billion. Okay, so now you're asking yourself, wait, how is the market cap almost the same and the dot is actually less? The value is actually less, right? Well, the answer to that is the circling supply is actually increasing because Polkadot is proof of stake. That means that the circling supply will keep on increasing at a very fast rate essentially. So $1,000 or 1000 Polkadot in 2025, that is my price prediction, would approximately be worth $40,000, which would be a 7x return. Now, of course, this would pretty much be in the back to the all-time high, not in terms of price, but in terms of market cap essentially. And that's that. If we have a look at the next stage, which would be $118 billion market cap, one dot would essentially be $100. Okay, so if you do $100 times the circling supply, would essentially be $118 billion market cap, and 1000 dot, the value would essentially be $100,000. 100 times 1000 is 100k, and of course that would give you a return of 17.5x or 1750%. 250 billion market cap right here. One dot equals 211, of course, dollars. 1000 dots would essentially be a value of $211,000, sitting at 3,800 or 38.4x return. Now, DOT is not just a regular blockchain. It is a layer 0 blockchain that helps other blockchains essentially communicate with each other. If you guys have heard of Cosmos, Atom, pretty much doing the same thing. And it's very interesting what DOT will be doing in the near future. In my opinion, I think DOT is here to stay. And I know a lot of people have been saying that DOT has been dead. We're going to get to the charts in just a second, but DOT is not just a regular blockchain. It's a layer 0 blockchain that could essentially take it to the moon next bull market. With the market cap sitting at $6.4 billion, I still think that is undervalued. I still think that DOT can 10, 15, even 20x at least from here, and that's saying that this is a safe investment in my opinion. Now, I'm not talking about an ultra meme coin or low altcoin. I'm talking about Polkadot. Polkadot is a top 10 cryptocurrency or top 15 cryptocurrency essentially. So if we have a look at the charts right here, which we're going to get into a second, we can see that Polkadot right here is actually in the top 11. And if we have a look at CoinMarketCap, we could actually see that USDT is actually in the top 10. So if you take the stable coins away, Polkadot will essentially be a top 10 cryptocurrency. Now, if we have a look at DOT right here, we can see that it has been pretty dead, right? On the all-time, we can see that it's been just going sideways right here, and we haven't been really making any moves. We've been consolidating, and that's about it. So the market cap, like I said, $6.4 billion. The volume is high, $101 million in the past 24 hours, and we got 1.5 million people on the watch list right here, as you guys can see. If we have a look at the analysis on DOT USDT on the weekly time frame, we can see that DOT right here has been pretty much consolidating and pretty much been boring, not doing much. I mean, it hasn't been doing much. We did bottom right here at $4.11 approximately, and now we're just sitting at this nice little support region right here, as you guys can see. So we're back at this region where Polkadot essentially started, back at not at the pre-sale stage, launch phase essentially, and this is exactly what is happening at the very moment. Now, we did break this downtrend right here, as you guys can see, but guess what? We are just coming back and consolidating, and the big question is, will DOT come back and make a double bottom right here and essentially consolidate even more before pumping? Now, I did mention that 2023 was essentially the year of accumulation. Okay, so for those of you guys who don't know, when we have a bear market, we usually have a year of dumpage, a year of accumulation, and then I don't want to say a year of pumpage, but a year of that it slowly goes up, and then we go parabolic. Okay, and usually couple months or a few months after the Bitcoin halving, which is supposed to take place in about 350 days from now, that's when we usually have altcoin season happening. So right now it's not really an altcoin season yet right here. I mean, as you guys can see, Polkadot did make a nice increase from $5 all the way to $52, $53, and in my opinion, this is just the beginning. If you are smart, you would be accumulating right here all these dumps right here, as you guys can see, and your average would essentially be even at $5. Now, a lot of people, the biggest mistake that they do is they buy all in right here, 10 grand, but they can't buy 10 grand right here at $4.72. Now, as you guys can see right here, Polkadot right now is currently down 90%. That is a lot. So if you put 10 grand, you are literally up 1,000. I mean, you are literally down 9K and you have $1,000 left. Now, of course, if you put 10 grand now, that will reduce your average drastically. Now, instead of you waiting for it to go back to the all-time high, you could essentially dollar cost average right here, and then if you bought at the all-time high, then your average would essentially be right here at $7.42. So instead of you waiting for Polkadot to essentially increase and explode all the way back to the all-time high, which would be almost 1000%, 10x from here, what you can do is you can dollar cost average right here, wait, it could pump 34%, boom, you even it out, and that's about it. So this is what I would do if I were you guys. I know a lot of people said they're not buying anymore, they put all their life savings at the peak and this and that. I mean, yes, of course, you never want to do that, and you never want to play with life savings, of course, and in crypto. And if you will do that, it should be only in Bitcoin. That's number one. And number two, when you are buying cryptocurrency, you don't want to essentially go all in one shot. You want to take the time. You want to dollar cost average. You want to buy little by little. If you have 10K, it's best to do 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000 in a matter of weeks, months. It doesn't matter what it is. Make sure you have a strategy to do so. Never go all in with your portfolio ever, ever, ever. So that's what's happening right here on the weekly time frame. Nothing too crazy. Still in a bear market overall. Altcoins are still in a bear market, even though we're a little bit in green right now. Bitcoin is kind of like going up, obviously pretty bullish. Bitcoin, it is Bitcoin season at the end of the day, right? So Bitcoin is looking very, very bullish, as you guys can see right here, and that's about it. We will most likely see an altcoin season once Bitcoin flips 30K, in my opinion, which is this resistance right here. So that is my video, guys, on Polkadot. If you guys like this video, don't forget to smash that subscribe button, leave a like, turn those notification bells on, and I will see you guys in my next video.